The man who kidnapped me was a total stranger. I had a boyfriend back then.
My parents said, no, she's still young. But the men ignored that.
The house and his grandmother came out with the scarf.
The traditional scarf signifying a woman's consent to marry.
I cried and tried to refuse. I didn't want to marry.
I was in shock. I'd never seen this man before, and I didn't want to marry him. I didn't like it.
And he beat me because of it. It's hard to think about.
Then he came and tried to convince me. I had to marry him.
They forced me to stay, convinced me to stay.
Romantic, right? Yeah, those were first-person testimonies from women that have been kidnapped in Kyrgyzstan and Kazakhstan. For many females across the globe, this is a reality otherwise known as bridal kidnapping, or the act of abducting a woman in order to marry her. This can be a consensual marriage or a non-consensual marriage, which most likely involves both kidnapping and rape.
This action, viewed as a cultural tradition, is widespread throughout Asia, but is concentrated in the countries of Kyrgyzstan and Kazakhstan. Bride kidnapping is also called alakachu, or grab and run. Although this practice is outlawed in both countries, it is seldom seen as such or punished.
Let's take a more in-depth look at these countries. Kyrgyzstan is a small country located in Central Asia. The population is primarily Muslim, and in this location, bridal kidnapping is seen more commonplace in rural settings and is seen as a religious practice. About 68% to 75% of marriages are a result of bridal kidnappings.
Kazakhstan is a country located in southern Asia between Russia and Uzbekistan with a population that is 65% Muslim. Women's rights are typically ignored in the society. Although women are allowed into higher education, they are typically pushed towards low-level and low-paying careers.
Not all bridal kidnappings are the same. They can happen in a multitude of ways. Commonly, the woman is abducted by a group of men, whom she may or may not know, and thrown across a horse or a car to be taken to a specific location. Many kidnappings could look something like this.
The girl may be raped, violated, or coerced by the female elders of the groom's family in order to make her feel like she has no other option because she is no longer pure.
The girl is forced into the white scarf, a symbol of marriage, and after a few hours, 84% of females agree to the marriage.
So, as tragic and damaging to as many women as this phenomenon is, why isn't anything being done? Well, we interviewed students at Jones College Prep to find out.
I actually would love to get married one day. I would like to get married.
Yes, I hope to get married. I've always wanted a family now.
Yeah, that would suck. Like the basic rights of choosing who you want to marry and when you want to marry, or like what age that you should marry is like being taken away from you.
This verse, see, I did not know about this, so definitely informing the public.
And herein lies the issue, a lack of information. But this can be fixed. Take a photo at one of our various posters located both around Jones and Chicago, post it to social media, and tag it with one of our 3 designated hashtags. Hashtag Girls Not Brides, hashtag Not My Groom, or hashtag Marriage by Choice to spread awareness about this issue. You can also go to girlsnotbrides.org and make a donation to give support by giving healthcare, education, and physical activities to girls who are affected by underage bridal kidnapping around the world.
You can also take larger action by supporting NGOs like Kai's Corrigan Institute to provide education and assistance to girls who are affected by bridal kidnappings. You can also file a form at un.org to the United Nations Public Inquiries, asking how they plan to support Kyrgyzstan and Kazakhstan to develop more efficient ways of eliminating bridal kidnappings in the future.
Girls, not brides.
Girls, not brides.
Girls, not brides.
Hashtag girls, not brides.